Hi guys, so recently I discovered something absolutely brand new. It is called hypermobility. Now I thought hypermobility or being hypermobile just made you able to do the splits or do some really cool stuff and bend in certain ways that most people couldn't. Thought it made you extra stretchy, but turns out it is much more involved than that. In fact, hypermobility can actually be a sign of a serious medical condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS. It causes hypermobility of joints. It can also cause chronic pain, joint dislocations. It can also cause muscle tears, tendon tears, and internal organ issues. So it's pretty serious. And I just thought I was super stretchy, but apparently it's a lot more than that. So I wanted to demonstrate a little bit about what that is. So I have a black box. I'm going to put my hand on the box. Now I'm going to show you guys. So this is my hand relaxed. It's obviously flat on the box, but if I stretch my hand out, my fingers raise up off the box. So it's relaxed, stretched, relaxed, stretched, relaxed, stretched. So this causes a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things they test for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is a Beighton scale test. One of the things that they test for in that test is if you can touch your thumb to your wrist. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So obviously, my thumb can touch my wrist. I'm very flexible that way. And they have several points throughout the body that they test. They test the elbow joints if they hyperextend, if your knee joints hyperextend, if you're able to put your palms flat on the floor while you're standing and, being as straight and as rigid as you possibly can, if you have that hypermobility even in your spine. So it has some pretty intense features to it. I am a musician. I love to play the fiddle. Now, for me, unfortunately, playing the fiddle is also extremely painful, even though I love it so much. So one of the things that has to happen is I have to pop my finger joints, my wrists, my elbows, and my shoulders back into socket just so I can be able to keep playing and keep producing music that I love. So I'm going to stabilize my finger joint here, and I'm going to show you guys. That's my fingers straight up and down, but compressing the joint, obviously, my joint overflexes. Your finger joints should not compress down and bend backwards to that degree. My ring finger, now that's a real gem. So obviously, joint dislocation can be very common. I can even touch my toes to my nose. So everywhere, every joint in my body is super flexible, but unfortunately it also causes chronic pain, and as I'm discovering, some other internal health problems. So if you guys have never heard of this disorder, which surprisingly most doctors have not, you should get tested. You definitely should get tested. Talking to a geneticist myself recently, they informed me that about 50% of the population actually have hypermobility disorders, but doctors are not trained in this field. So if you do have hypermobility, especially if you have chronic pain associated with it, you really should get checked out and do the Beighton scale, get tested for EDS, or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. There are 13 different types, and it does cause mutations in the genome, and it is a condition that you are born with, and most people don't know what it is. So hopefully this awareness, this video, might actually potentially save someone's life if they find out that they do have it and that it is being the cause of multiple organ ruptures. So yes, that happens with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So if you guys have any questions, please message me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. But also make sure that you get tested, get the Beighton scale test done, and get your genetic testing done for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, especially if you have hypermobility and pain. So I hope this video maybe saves a life, and it's 1 a.m., so I really shouldn't be doing this video anyway, but I just wanted to spread the awareness, spread the love, and share about invisible disorders that can actually impact people's lives and they not even be aware of it. So I wish you all well. wish you all the good in the world, and have a good one, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye now.